What's up, water signs? Welcome to Let Me Read You Tarot. My name is E. I'll be doing your mid-month December 2018 general readings. I have a lot of announcements. Let me get my clip. Let me get my scroll. Okay. These readings will be a little bit shorter than normal because the new year is right around the corner, and I have some specials coming up. So this is just like a recap of where you are energetically. So these will not be long. I'm doing it by the elements. So there's still going to be some pretty good insight, but it's just not going to be as long as they normally are. Okay. I will be breaking it down by Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Also, if you want to book a private reading, my email will be in the link below. I'm always open. I'm available, usually always. If I'm not, I will let that be known. But if you need to book a private reading, because these are general, this isn't your private situation, you're more than welcome to do so. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'm new on YouTube. Everyone knows that. I'm trying to build a little family. For those of you that don't know, now you know. So I would really appreciate it if you could do that for me. Also, thank you to all my new subscribers. Welcome. And I'm so grateful for all of the feedback and the comments that some of you guys are sharing. It means a lot to me. It lets me know that I'm on the right path, and I'm honestly grateful. I love readings. I love reading for people. I love being of service to people. So I'm just grateful to hear your feedback. Okay. So now that we got this long list out the way, the first sign that I will be doing out of the water elements is Cancer. Cancer, some of the messages that I was picking up for you is some of you, this is general, if it don't apply, let it fly, are experiencing sort of abandonment issues, self-esteem, just a lot of inner things that you guys may be working through at this time. Okay, because from the cards, normally, if you don't know, I usually cut the cards on deck, but because we're doing shorter readings this time, I just put it all out on the table. Okay. But the cards that are on the table are indicating that you guys may be going through a spiritual awakening, a spiritual cleansing, just a release, and it's not an easy energy to go through, but it's going to bring you out on the other side. There's new beginnings coming your way. I got the word clearing your aura. So there's a need for some of you guys to take some spiritual baths. You can Google it. Just, trying to get some of that old energy out. You know what I mean? It's time for it to go. It served its purpose. We all have these cycles in our lives, but that cycle is something that you seem like you want to release. You're ready for some newness. You're ready for your new beginning. The love card that you got says release your ex. And it says, your universal love card says, if they loved you once, they still love you. And it also says you were born with the it factor. Now, what's so interesting is the way I created this spread was not for you to have this many cards. But if they fly out, I told y'all from the beginning, I keep them. Okay. Now, the cards that the energy that I'm getting for you, Cancer, you guys have all major arcanas. You only have 3 cards and they're all major. So you guys are experiencing some pretty heavy energy that you may not necessarily have a say so in. It's kind of just something that's necessary, something that needs to happen. We have the major arcana, the Magician, the major arcana, the Tower, and then the major arcana, the Fool, as the overall energy. So as I was saying, some of you guys are really, really ready for a new journey. You're ready to leave the old stuff behind. You're ready to just move ahead. And it's like at this point, you don't even know what's ahead. You just don't want what's behind you. I do feel like you guys, the fact that you have the 0, the number 0 is the overall energy, and then the first card being the number 1, you guys are definitely moving towards a new beginning. And right now, just know, Cancer, you have the power. Once you come out of this clearing of energy, you are going to be so powerful. And very, very, very confident. Okay, you're going to go from this low self-esteem, abandonment energy to, I know that I can have whatever it is that I want. I know that I can create happiness in my own life with or without someone. You're just going to come into your power, come into who you really are, and what you deserve. I just feel like the way you used to think is just shifting, or the way you think is slowly starting to crumble, because those thought patterns served you at a time, but at this point in your life, they just don't serve you anymore. And I love, the tower. People say a lot of things about the tower, but sometimes you need this moment to happen, especially when you don't know how to release or let go. You need this moment to happen sometimes so that you can get the newness that you want. So I just definitely see good things coming to you guys. It may be a little uncomfortable, but it's bringing forth some beautiful things, the things that you desire. And just know, this time around with the Magician energy, you have the power to create whatever it is that you want. Nothing is outside of yourself. Nothing. Everything you want, everything you desire, you can have. Okay, but the Magician is a very disciplined energy. No one's in that room working on what he's working on with him. He's doing the work by himself. He knows that he has everything he needs to create whatever it is that he wants in his reality. As above, so below. So your thoughts are very powerful right now, okay? And the way you think is about to change, okay? So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Now, moving on to the Scorpio energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with commitment, moving your relationship to the next level. Some of you guys could be getting married and things in that nature. But the messages that I was picking up for you intuitively was, some of you guys are working on distancing yourself from things and people that don't serve you. It's almost like you guys, all the water signs, are really experiencing the same energy, just in different ways, okay? I feel like Scorpio is going through this energy where, like I said, you're trying to release what doesn't serve you anymore. And just like kind of clearing out your energy, which is, hello, the new year is almost here, okay? And people tired of that old they tired of that old People ready to move forward. People ready for some new stuff, new experiences. So I think a lot of you guys are really kind of like starting to you'll find yourself distant. Why can't I say that word? Y'all not ready? Is that why I can't say it? Because y'all really not ready? However, that is the energy that could be coming in. I also want to say to Scorpios that some of you guys need to work on your heart chakra. There's a blockage that's happening here. And usually when the heart chakra is blocked, it usually makes it unable for you to give love and to receive it. So just make sure that you're working on healing, whatever losses, whatever broke your heart, whether it be from childhood all the way up, because we really are just children, even as adults. Whatever that means to you, there's a need for some of you guys to work on your heart chakra. I also want to say, with your overall energy being the 8 of Swords, some of you guys have negative thought patterns. It's this energy of repetitive negative thought patterns where you're just like constantly thinking that, oh, this didn't work out in the past, so it's not going to work this time. Or, this person lied to me, so I know somebody else will lie. It's just that never thinking the good, struggling with trying to see the good in things, because so much has happened to you in the past that it's almost like it's hard to believe that something good can happen to you. And and that's not true. And the fact that we have the world here too, the world does mean success. It means travel. It means all of these things, but the world can also mean something going around again, like a pattern. There's a pattern that you guys need to break or get out of, okay? Because it could be hindering you from experiencing some of the highest vibrations that you can experience, which is love, Some of you guys could also be dealing with some sort of legality. Some Scorpios could be dealing with, I'm just picking up that somebody could be having some legal issues or something to do with contracts, paperwork. But there's definitely an energy of that as well. Your love card says turn on your love light. And the other one says love doesn't have to mean near. Again, distancing yourself from things that don't serve your highest good. And also your love card says it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So, it's almost like, once you figure out who you need to keep over there and who you need to keep here, you then need to start working on opening yourself up for newness, because it's saying turn your love light on. Okay, clearly there's somebody in the room that you're not seeing, or there's something in your space that you're not seeing that's there for you. Okay, so definitely, look up, whatever you need to look up or whatever you need to do to open up your heart or heal your heart. Try to do that, Scorpio. It'll be a benefit to you. Okay. Moving on to Pisces, the messages that I was picking up for you is some of you guys are working really hard, again, of moving away from troublesome times, moving away from things that doesn't serve you, whether it be people, your relationship, whatever. Some of you guys are extremely focused, because your goal, for me, it seems like, is to move away from like a rocky time. You know what I'm saying? And I also feel like a lot of you guys need to do some internal work as well. There's a need for you. I'm getting self-sacrifice. You guys self-sacrifice a lot, which is a beautiful gift. But also remember, with self-sacrificing, you also have to have boundaries. So maybe some of you guys need to figure out what your boundaries are, what's too far. And give yourself credit for being able to come out on the other side, no matter what obstacles have come your way. I do feel like there is a energy of some secretive energy with Pisces, whether someone is not being completely honest about something. Something's hidden. You kind of feel it intuitively. You just don't know what it is. But it's almost like you're not trying to find it either. It's more so I'm just concerned on how I can be happy, how I can move forward, and whoever moves forward with me moves forward with me. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a need for you guys to take the time to pat yourself on the back, be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best that you can, Pisces. Okay? You're doing the best that you can. And like I said, I think that some of you guys are extremely focused on your work or your craft, or just trying to distract yourself from what may be going on around you. And there's a desire to move away from something troublesome. Some of you guys could be working hard because you're trying to move, literally move. Some of you guys could be moving near water. I do get Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here for you guys as well. You guys have a lot of air. Each sign has like an element of some sort of air in it. So air may be very significant to some of you guys, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There could be somebody in your life that could be very blunt with you guys, Pisces, maybe sharp with their words. Maybe they don't really put a lot of love in their delivery. I mean, I don't think that they mean any harm. They're just kind of direct, and in a way, some of them can be like too direct, like a little too raw, to the point that it can kind of be hurtful. So whoever that is, there's a need for you to honor yourself, set your boundaries with this person. If you have the power to say what you're going to tolerate and not tolerate. Okay. So what I'm noticing as a collective is a lot of you guys are either in the moment of moving away from something, either desiring it in your heart or needing to. Okay, so that's the messages that I have for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I hope it resonated. Love and light to you.